environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Baylor Bears taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bears will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Utah Utes offense will start this game off. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down and the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
The lone back's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's rising. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ryan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's right on target. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Utes line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So Baylor's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Defense has him pinned back. And listen to this crowd roar. The give to the left. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Coming after him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Washington. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Baldwin. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. The give on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Getting some heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the timing just a hair off. The incompletion brings up a second down. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on the defense, knocking that ball down. That looked like it had a chance to be good.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to the tailback. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grab near the marker. It's Parks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rising. Snags it over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal. So So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wants to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Now on second down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cameron. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He looks that one in nicely. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun. Give on the inside. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Handoff from the gun. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes when you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Dropping back, it's Robertson. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The give from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Rising. Finds his man down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Utes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oaks. Going up top on first down. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Presley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Bears!
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy, and the defender just simply got beat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, but they're able to score some points. So you've got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Back to pass, it's Rising. Quickly to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On second down, he'll fire. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Keefe. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Dialing up a second down pass play. Pressure coming. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and the returner is stopped. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career. You can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ballgame and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for room. It's Richardson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Baldwin. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not looking on that play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Makes the catch. It's Cameron. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 6th play of the drive coming up. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Rising. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The back goes in motion. On the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Might as well give it to him again.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Utah! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by just 1 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Gonna take a shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. Hit the afterburners, kid. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the holder will put it down on the left hash. A 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stanley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
And the Utes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Unloads quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now improvising. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. On the run, it's Bernard. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's rising. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Utes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today. One bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing player.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Gives it to the back on the draw. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give on 4th down. He is stopped He'll give it to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Gonna run it. It's Glover. Shakes off the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The run from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Feeling some heat. Got his man downfield. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
This extra point is huge. It could almost salt the game away. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boston College is running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up by 24 over the Astronauts. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Utes moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Parks. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give as they work on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go right back to it. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Trying to find his man on first down. Got a man. It's Bernard. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. They're going to throw it again. Escapes trouble. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Utes.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.